Alright guys, here's story time, the history of this park. I actually had to write it down since I don't have an actual camera and couldn't screenshot it or looked it through my phone since I'm using my phone for this video. So again, history of this park. So this park is called Toyama Park and it has a lot of stories throughout the years from locals and both visitors who have reported a number of eerie experiences, including hearing a disembodied voice crying from atop the park's small hill, Hakoneyama. Alright, so this is where the dark history begins. Decades ago, this site was one of Japan's grisliest scenes of mass murder and human experiments or experimentation. The park's haunted history begins during the tail end of World War II. During that time, sometimes I can't remember my writing, sorry for the light too. During that time, this current area that I'm at right now was home to a number of medical facilities. Oh shoot, I don't know, hearing a bunch of stuff. Rumor has it is some of these facilities were not built to assist the wounded. Rather, one of the facilities in this area is alleged to have been the dumping ground for the infamous Imperial Army's Unit 731, located in Harbin, China. Was originally designed to be a biological and chemical weapons development site. Its kitchen was where recipes for anthrax and bubonic plagues were kept and experimented with. At the same time, the experiments were tied and tested on mainly Chinese prisoners of war. Turn the page. Many of those mutilated, crumbling bones are being unearthed to this day. According to old papers from the time, scientists of Unit 731 would infect prisoners, carry out dissecting on the infected prisoners to see firsthand the badly effects of their concoctions. Moreover, it was also reported that many victims had organs removed and limbs amputated without anesthesia. The bodies were later transported to this Tokyo site to be analyzed. Once they had been analyzed, man, the wind just got stronger when it said that. Ooh, getting chills. Many bodies of the prisoners were dumped in a mass grave where this park is sited. Around 20 years ago, hundreds of bones were unearthed from the park grounds. This activity has attracted ghost hunting tourists. Well, I'm not a hunting tourist, but oh shoot, there's a black cat right there. That's crazy that they just said that. Oh my god. I'm not a ghost hunter, but you know, some of this stuff actually, you know, it excites me, but it could also be pretty threatening to one's soul. Alright, sorry. Specifically to Toyama Park's Eastern Hill, which is said to be home to a disembodied sobbing man. Other people who live near the park have said they saw a hitodama, a fiery ball of light that appears when a person's soul has been separated from its body. So a hitodama would be like an orb per se. People, sorry about that. People who have seen like ghost hunting stuff, you see little orbs sometimes. That's usually the energy of the person who has passed. So for this, I was actually gonna do a 3 a.m. challenge, but I feel like I wouldn't have that much time and I don't want to make this video too long either. So I'm just gonna be walking around this park, places where it catches my eye, or if I hear something, I'll record it. And definitely I'm gonna be checking out that hill. Hopefully I hear that. Well, it'll be kind of creepy, but hopefully I do hear that sobbing man. I'll definitely probably do a prayer for him and for all the people that were experimented on here. And you know, it's a shame that, you know, history has those kinds of stories, but that's why it's called history. We should learn from it and never repeat it. But then there's so many, you know, vulgar people, and they entice all this crazy nonsense where it's like, we're all humans, we should all love each other regardless of the color of our skin, or even if one has a disease, we should, you know, do as much as we can to care for them. But you know, some people don't see that. So let's start exploring, guys. Let's see a map of the park here. It looks small, but it's actually pretty big. It took me a while to walk here. This is where I was just at, where I was doing the video. I'm trying to see where the hill is, but I don't know where I am. I think I am right here. So let's start walking. Sorry for the poor quality, guys, but a little bit of rambling time since I'm kind of freaked out. It makes me feel like you guys are with me right now. But you know, like, I just got pinched right now on my finger, and I got the heebie-jeebies. I got goosebumps right now, to be honest. So I was gonna say is, you know, like, it makes you think what's under us, under all of us. You know, like right now I'm under like a burial ground slash where buildings used to be, and where there are disembodied voices, and well, it's now, but like, you know, people who have suffered. And you know, in other places you got the catacombs, or even like in America, the Indian burial grounds, and just all that crazy stuff, you know. And it just makes you think what else is under us, like, you know, maybe hidden cities. And my finger, hold on. And what else? Let's see. We should like get to know our history on stuff, you know, like actually like get to know, like, if you have, like, back where I live, there's definitely a lot of spooky stuff that happens there. Even in my own house back in California, actually, I'm not sure if it's, definitely one person has died there, but I'm not sure if, oh, there's a black cat again. Dude, that's so crazy. I actually used to see him a lot until, you know, my house got saged and stuff like that. And it was an old man that passed away there. And it was pretty crazy. Oh my God, I got the goosebumps right now. And I remember this one time he attacked me. Oh, there's actually 2 black cats. Oh my God. It's actually really nice here though. Damn, I lose my train of thought way too fast. But yeah, like, I remember this one time I got 3 scratches on my back. That was crazy, man. Now, if it wasn't for my mom who saw that, I was like, oh wow. But it's so dark here. It's like hard to see. There's a little bit of light, but it doesn't do any justice. But definitely I'd love to come here during the day. It's really nice. There's a little bridge right here. It's not, well, there's a rainy season, but nothing. I wish you guys could see this. Maybe during the daytime I'll come back. And man, this is cool though. I really dig it. Like, I can somewhat see because of a little bit of light. Maybe if I have like my flash on for recording. Hold on a sec. You can kind of see. There's some steps right here. This is what I just came up from. Oh, there's the clats. I'm not sure if you can see them. But more steps. Got this tree. Trees everywhere. Nice and green. It's the rainy season right now too, so it benefits the trees a lot. I sort of like both the parks here too. Lots of trees, and the parks here, for the most part, really huge. See, this is the bridge. This is where the water goes. Little river, mini river, as you could say. There's a cat again. but the black cat's gone. You can see it. I'm not sure if I'm following them or they're following me. Let's see, I'm not sure to go up. Yeah, I was going up. Alright guys, come with me. You want to live? I'm just kidding. Yeah. I mean, it's sometimes fun being alone because you can, well, yeah, you can walk at your own pace. And if you're being, well, you won't be chased here. That's fair, but you know, like, you could run for your life and you don't have to worry about outrunning another person, getting lost. But you know, sometimes it would be nice to have someone here with me. But sometimes it's like, oh, now it's too scary, or I want to do something else, or it's the nighttime, let's sleep. So it's fun. But yeah, I definitely gotta come here during the day. I feel like I'm being too loud. It's nighttime, people are trying to sleep. Yeah, another bridge. Or in Japanese, hashi. But hashi has two different meanings. Well, a lot of Japanese words have a lot of different meanings. Hashi can be bridge or chopsticks. Oh, here's the water. But not going down. Oh, this is a circle. Oh, I think that's the building. No. Crazy part is I brought the wrong attire. Well, not really wrong. Felt like wearing green for some reason. Here's down. Let's check this out. Yeah, imagine like someone just popping out of there right now. I would cry. Not cry, I would run. And you know, Japanese like folklore, and you know, they got some pretty scary stories, or sometimes scary stories, but more like their spirits, like who they are and how they look. Like, oh my god, like that's like the kappa. It's like a humanized turtle or something, and that's something. Like there's actually a little, how can I say, like a fountain or like a well near where I live, and it's like, it has pictures of it, and I'm just like, oh, why would they put that? Like little kids play there, and I'm just like, damn, you guys are brutal, man. Like, why would you? Oh, I shouldn't go over here, it's gated. You know, it's like crazy, like kids play there. You got these creepy images of that, man. I mean that's how, like, you don't get them to play there, you know, like, but they still play there. They don't care. Sorry if it seems like I'm walking back and forth. But yeah, it's like sometimes you gotta put fear in someone in order for them to go forward. And you know, that's how some people become ambitious and, like, you know, courageous, which is another great aspect. I guess I'm doing that right now too, so yeah, I'm kind of contradicting myself. Alright, well, I'll get you. I'm gonna turn it off right now since I'm pretty much going back to where I was. Turn it back on when I see something new. Alright guys, so crazy little thing that just happened right now. So I'm kind of back where I was shooting the introduction, and earlier it wasn't smelling like poop and like just a really nasty smell. And when I came back to here, well, because that's where I was, and it just smelled really nasty, like you know how like in the porta potty, it just smells like like you just smell everyone's poop. It just happened to me right now, and when that happened, like I felt like someone like flicked my lip. Like, I'm not making this up, but like, you know, I'm getting goosebumps, but like that just felt weird, you know. And that's like I said earlier, I got pinched on my pinky, and yeah, like right now I'm getting, oh, I wish I'm wearing a sweater right now, but it's actually really nice, to be honest, though. Right now, my main priority though is trying to look, well, not trying, but looking for that hill that, where that sobbing voice is. But it's, I'm not sure how creepy it is at night. I'm pretty sure just as creepy as it looks right now, it probably looks really beautiful in the day. And I'll definitely do that. Make a video for daytime here. And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of kids running around. And it's a really nice park. Very spread out, lots of things to do. And yeah, you can see, I'm not sure, but I'm sweating right now. It's actually hot. It may seem cool, but it's a little slightly windy, but that has nothing to do with the temperature. It's like, and especially with all the walking, I'm wearing a sweater. It was supposed to rain tonight, but I don't think it's going to rain. I was gonna bring my boots, but no. Sticking with my walking shoes. Gotta be comfortable, right? I would ask a local where that hill is, but most of them left. A lot of them come to drink here at night. It's kind of funny. They were pretty loud too. But alright. Logging off for now. See you guys in a few. This park's really big, to be honest. Let's check it out. So far, this is the view. Ooh, definitely photo worthy. Take a quick photo. Snap. I have the, not jitters, but definitely feel, I guess, uncomfortable. Like, I don't know. I like very eerie, very not dissatisfied feeling, but like I guess goosebumps is the word. This little trippy right here. People probably perform here. I don't know. Little kids play. There's a lot of plants. I really like that. Lots of nature within the city. Really nice. Definitely park material, I consider it. Man. I honestly wonder where that staircase is, because that's like one of the main reasons I'm here. But I mean, overall, this has been a nice little walkthrough and such. From above, going uphill. That's where I was just at. Oh, I wonder what that is. It has kanji on it. Don't know which one though. Can't really read it, too dark. And this would be pretty fun to run through too. Lots of uphills. And then, I wonder where I'm, oh, I think this is it. Yeah, this is the staircase. Oh my god, I just got goosebumps because I saw it. Oh my god, this is it. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely just got a head change. Ooh. I'm gonna walk up it now. Excuse me. Ooh. May you rest in peace, all of you. Oh, like honestly, I'm getting a big head change. It's like, oh my god. I got the trembles right now. One thing that you have to say, like if you're crossing like through somewhere and you have a feeling or something, to say, sorry, I'm trespassing. But look, there's a little bench right here. Nice little view actually. There's down takes you to the other side. Definitely go through that. But yeah, that's the little staircase that it said this is the home to the disembodied sobbing man. I'm sorry for what happened to you. I'm sorry if I'm trespassing. Very nice view here though. I'm sorry for what happened to all of you. Definitely we should learn from our mistakes. Hopefully your, how can I say, your loved ones who have survived and your family from this time is alive and living well. May you rest in peace. And most of all, I don't know what to say. I feel sorry for you, man, and all of you who have been buried here, and for all that has happened to you. Bless you all. I don't know which way to go down though. There's, aside from that way, there's 2 more other ways to go down. Let's see. Let's try this way. Then we'll go down that way. Very narrow here. Sorry if it's so dark, everyone. Should have put on the light beforehand, but I'm going down the stairs. Woo! Oh, that one was steep. But since I saw this now, I think my video will end with this. And hope you enjoyed my little walk, even though this park is really huge. And honestly, this is actually the east side of the park. And there is actually a west side to this location, which I honestly don't want this video to be too long. I'll definitely add that to my other video during the daytime. And I probably and most likely will come with someone else so they can see this, because I'm not sure, like, to be honest, it surprises me, like not a lot of people know about certain stories, or even as a matter of fact, they don't know about certain locations and they've lived here probably their entire life. Like, it's interesting, like even back home, I know about, well, in California, certain locations, and there have been people that lived there like maybe 50, 60 years old and such, and they have never been to a place, and it's like, wow, how'd you know about this place? And then it's like, oh, I'm kind of well, you can say a nomad, a wanderer, and you know, sometimes, like, you know, you just feel like exploring, and then it's like, oh my god, I never knew we had this place, and it's interesting, and you know, it's really cool. Like even like I have other Japanese friends, and they're like, oh, what, how'd you know about this restaurant? Or how'd, like, you know, sometimes it is about like just being a wanderer, or if not, then I feel like I'm being too loud. There's a lot of houses here. But like, you know, just not really adventurous, or maybe you're just walking by and it's like, oh, that place looks interesting, let me go there, and either eat there, or it's a park and it looks really intriguing, you know. It's just, I don't know, like, that's kind of like, I don't know, has a very great dealing of satisfaction. And I feel a lot of more people should be like that, like not just with food or places, like traveling, but like even in your own location, like just say, hey, what, you know, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Either, I don't know, like, I can say the worst for me, but I can't say the worst for you, you know? Everyone's different, that's what makes us unique, you know? And we should all appreciate that. Why do you want to be like everyone else? Like, be you, like, you know, just because someone else is successful in something, don't try to be like them. You want to be your own definition of success. You know, it doesn't have to be like, oh, have a lot of money, or, you know, just, you know, like, what's your definition of being healthy? Your definition of being wealthy. You know, like everyone has different sides of wealth and health. And you know, what gives you satisfaction, the pleasure, you know, like what's the meaning of life to you? People always ask that, but that's something you should ask yourself. Always ask yourself before you ask anyone else. Like when it comes to relationships, when it comes to money, like how important is something to you? Or how important is someone to you? You know, like you should always begin with yourself. Like, are they intoxicating you with, you know, just anything? Like, it can be anything, everything, you know. Everyone says sky's the limit, but the sky is only so far, you know. I mean, you can get up there with an airplane. You know, the universe is the limit because, you know, man has that power in everything. Sorry for my philosophical ways because I like rambling, but now I will be ending it. So I hope you all enjoyed this little scary walk with me. And hopefully one day I can all bring you here, or if you visit here, I will definitely show you this wonderful park. So with that, have a good night, day, morning, whatever your time zone is, whatever time you're watching it. Enjoy.